Thanks for listening to Dena Don's Radio, the hottest internet station on the planet.
It's Unsigned Underground, Dena Don's Radio. I got an exclusive interview going on right now with Diesel representing Whittier, California. How you doing today, brother?
Yeah, what's up, man? I'm doing good. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. For those y'all don't know, Diesel's a comedian, he's a bodybuilder, he's an audio engineer, and he's also a musician. Like I say, he's representing Whittier, California. What was it like growing up in Whittier, man?
And, well, actually, like growing up, I grew up in the next city over, Pico Rivera. I kind of bounced around a lot as a kid. I grew up like Whittier, Pico Rivera, and I was in West Covina a lot too. Let's see, my parents split up when I was real young, so my pops moved out to West Covina, and I ended up playing all my sports out there and getting acquainted with those types of people. And then I did all my schooling out here in the 562 area, and moved out to Whittier, which is just the next city over from Pico. Moved out to Whittier like 7th grade, and then just been harnessed in right here. And I mean, it ain't much. I wish I lived in LA or something, but
I feel you. It's expensive in LA, man, but still, nonetheless, shouts out to Pico Rivera, shouts out to West Covina right there off Interstate 60, and shouts out to Whittier, California, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to them. Diesel, as I mentioned, is a musician. His music is available for free for everybody to check out right now on SoundCloud at DZL, the letters. You can check out his single called Burrito, Precursor, and Highs and Lows. Diesel, those beats slap, man. Who does your beats?
Man, I'm SoundClouded out. I get all my beats off YouTube right now. Well, not right now. I mean, I go to school. I'm going to school to be an audio engineer, so I got all my producer friends out there. But the type of beats that I really like to make music to, ain't nobody making those beats that I know personally. So most of them I get off SoundCloud, and it's just more of a, I wouldn't say, people call it chill vibe, but I don't know what you would call it, man. It's not what is out there really right now, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Much respect. Everybody go check out Diesel right now on SoundCloud, DZL. If you could collaborate with anybody in 2020, who would it be, man?
Oh, I'll talk, my boy, and it ain't no big collaboration, but I know it would be something special. It'd be something that would hit. It'd be with my boy, Kevin Kent, or his Instagram is whoiskevinkent. He's known as Big Joker.
All right, yeah, I seen Big Joker. That's a funny cat, man. I like when you guys link up. You guys got real good chemistry. Kevin Kent's a jack of all trades. Shout out to Big Joker. His name is Kevin Kent. Look for the collaborations coming in 2020 with Diesel and Kevin Kent. All right, now, the video right now for Highs and Lows is available on Diesel's YouTube channel. All you got to do is go to YouTube, pop in DZL, and you can see the video Highs and Lows. Who directed that one?
My homegirl, Nikki. She's a young, a little younger than me. Out of where she lives. She lives up towards the Bakersfield area. She's about 19, 20 years old. I met her online. She just followed me, liked what my music sounded, and said she'd hook up with me and do some videos for me for free. And she's been showing me love ever since. So I can't thank her enough. She made all my videos so far.
That's what's up. Shouts out to the homegirl Nikki representing Central California. You know what I'm saying? Pico Rivera, West Covina, and Whittier is on the line. Diesel is on the line right now. SoundCloud DZL, YouTube channel DZL. The new single's available right now on Apple Music. It's called Kid, and it's by DZL. What inspired you to write that song, man?
Man, that was the first single I ever wrote and put out, getting out of the military. So I came home and I just figured what I was gonna do and made this little plan, and it involved the whole music and entertainment thing. And I just sat down, put my head to it, and I was like, what am I gonna write about? I don't think I could write something for people to dance to right now. I was in a real weird place getting out of the military, so I went back to my roots and wrote a little storytelling song about, how I grew up and things that I might have seen with my mom and dad. And that's really what it is. It's something that's, it's all, real stuff right there for me growing up as a real young kid, like a baby.
Dig that. The new single's available right now on Apple Music. It's called Kid. It's by Diesel, DZL. As he mentioned, he represented for the United States of America. He served in the military. Which branch of the military did you represent?
I was in the Army.
No doubt. Shouts out to the Army. Shouts out to all the Army men out there. How long were you in the military for?
They call it like a one and done. I just did 4 years and rolled up on out of there.
No doubt. One and done is what it's called. One and done. In the Army, 4 years, quick 4 years, getting it done. What made you want to join up into the military?
At first, it was because I was getting in a lot of trouble in high school. Maybe not too much trouble, but maybe arrested a couple too many times for mom to be happy with. And my dad had always told me, if I didn't have my record the way it was, if I didn't have this down and that and da, I would have went to the military and been able to take care of you and did all this and did that. And I put some thought into it, and I was like, you know what? I ain't trying to, keep getting arrested. And actually, what happened was I had gotten arrested one last time. That's by a school sheriff in high school. And, I kind of was already thinking about the military thing. And after my dad had talked to me about it, so I told the cop, I said, look, man, I was, desperate. I said, if you don't file this ticket, I'll go to the military. But if you do, then I'll have another thing on my record. I'll be on probation again, and I won't be able to fucking go to the military. And so he looked me in the eyes and said, you know what, all right, I'm going to give you 2 months to show me that you're actually doing that. And at first, I wasn't really going to do it. I just said that. And, he gave me 2 months, so I went home, thought about it some more. And I was like, you know what, let me go step in that recruiter's office and see what they're talking about. And, I did that, and before I knew it, I was gone, man. It took 3 months, and I was in the East Coast.
Wow, that's heavy, man. Shouts out to Pops for the good advice. It seems like you have a real good relationship with your Pops. I watched your video with your mom about the chorizo. It's on his Instagram page. Diesel does it. It's very funny, made me laugh. Every time I watch it, I get a good laugh. So I'm happy to see that you have a good relationship with your parents and they're steering you in the right direction and you come from a loving family, you feel me? Now,
yes, sir.
Being in the military, I'm sure you're familiar with pistols and artillery. Eminem just dropped a new album called Music to Be Murdered By, where he appears to glorify mass shootings and violence. How do you feel about that? Do you think he's going too far?
Nah, Eminem can never go too far, man. I was actually having this conversation yesterday with a couple of friends, and they were talking about how he's overrated, and I said the same thing. I said Eminem can never be overrated because he's Eminem. It don't matter what he puts out today. It's his track record and who he is, where he's come from, and the stamp he has on hip hop as a white dude. Working with Dr. Dre and his whole story. I don't think he took it too far. I think it's actually maybe classic Eminem. Because his last album that he dropped was not classic Eminem. That was, what was it? Relapse.
Yep.
That was weird. To me, that was a weird one. But I still didn't knock him for it. But this one, I'm glad he took it back and said some off the wall things and made you be like, what? And actually have these types of conversations, because that's what he used to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Eminem, known for his controversy. Shouts out to Dr. Dre, the whole Shady Aftermath staff, Shady 45 Radio. Shouts out to D12. Shouts out to Detroit. And Eminem always keeping it controversial. You feel me? Gotta respect him and love him for the work he's done for the industry. I'm on the line with Diesel. Instagram him, DZLDUZZIT. YouTube channel is Diesel. You can see his videos there. He's also on SoundCloud. This gentleman does it all. For those y'all that didn't know, he's also a bodybuilder. You feel me? He recently competed in California State Championships for NPC Classic Physique Bodybuilding. How long you been bodybuilding for?
Man, that was actually my second show I've ever done. I did my first one. I guess you could say that'd be my official entrance into that world. Probably about 2017. Yeah, May of 2017. I did my first show, and I was out there when I was still in the military. But I was out in North Carolina, and I did really shitty. I looked like shit. And I said, you know what? This is something that I like. It's something that I learned to make kind of like a lifestyle out of it, to where I don't gotta juggle my time too much with, music or trying to chase money or anything, because it's something that it's just I already do like naturally. So I decided to just keep doing it and keep competing. And I got a coach, and my coach was in the military also. That's how I met him, and we're both out now. And he just, I keep in contact with him, and he coaches me through online, diets me, and I just stay on point, eat the way I'm supposed to eat, do what he tells me to do. And when it's time to drop the weight and get the abs shown again, to step on the stage, and it's time to do that. So probably won't be doing another one until about this year, maybe like later in the year. But I guess, yeah, you can say officially started about 2017.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You can check out Diesel doing his workouts in the gym and creating funny content on Instagram. As I mentioned, it's DZLDUZZIT. What are some fitness tips that you could share for us that are not in as good shape as you, Diesel?
Man, it would be, out of all the hype and things that you read online about diets and all these different types of foods, try not to get too caught up in all the new fads. Just keep it simple and really stay dedicated and just be willing to do whatever it takes to reach your fitness goals. A lot of people be saying they want to do stuff, but when it comes down to it, they're not trying to do it for more than 3 days. So you just really got to be dedicated, because if you want something, you're going to get it, no matter how you get it or how long it takes. If you want it, you'll get it.
There it is. Those are the tips from Diesel himself. Diesel does it. Interview with Diesel's going down, representing Pico Rivera, West Covina, and Whittier, as well as the whole West Coast. He's on the line right now. Did you have any shout outs you want to give, man?
Man, honestly, man, the only shout out I would give, because I don't think I'd be in this position. I already mentioned his name earlier. I said I wanted to collab with him, the Joker, and I don't think I'd really be in this position as far as who I've been able to reach with my content without him, because I met him through my family, through my cousin's a barber, and I had just released my music video for Burrito, and that was my first song that was like really just off the wall. And my cousin showed it to him at the barbershop, and he liked it, and I guess he was at the barbershop the next time I showed up, and I pull up, and they're like, yo, me and my boy Kevin. I'm like, Kevin, I look at my, it looks familiar. And then he turns around and comes back and looks at me with he put his mustache on, like the Big Joker mustache, and I was like, oh, okay, I know who that is. What's up, man? And then we just started chopping it up right there and talking a little bit, and I got his number, and we ended up making some content together, and then from there, we actually were cool enough to keep making content. Like you said, we kind of had some chemistry, and I just want to shout out him, because I got a lot of respect for him. He put me on a lot of game, and he's a lot older than me, so I appreciate him kind of like taking me under the wing and letting me know I could do it. If I'm with him or without him, but still with him, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
That's love. Much respect to Kevin Kent. For those y'all don't know, he's on Instagram as Big Joker. He's a very funny dude. He's making moves. He was just out on the East Coast recently putting his business plans together. Very funny guy, sir. Big Joker, Kevin Kent. I'm on the line with Diesel. Diesel, if we want to follow up with you, man, do you have contact information for the listeners?
Man, if you want to email me, y'all can email me at deejayy@gmail.com. Other than that, you can follow me on Instagram. That's Diesel Does It, DZLDUZZIT. I ain't on Twitter that much. We about to get TikTok rocking, and that's pretty much it. You guys can stay on the lookout for some new music videos this year for sure.
That's what's up. Unsigned Underground's DenaDons Radio exclusive interview with Diesel. Thank you for your time, brother. I hope you have a great weekend.
All right, bro. You too. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Go.
Thanks for listening to DenaDons Radio, the hottest internet station on the planet.